guys, welcome back to my channel. So this one is going to be a quick little video. It's going to be a story time, so let's jump right into it. The boy in question, we're calling him Jay, and the reason why we're calling him Jay is because I don't remember what his real name was. So this happened a while back. We met on Tinder because I was getting over my ex, and people was like, go on Tinder, meet a nigga and try to get over your ex. And I was just like, okay. So I decided to jump on Tinder, and I met like some real nice guys. Like, I was like, ooh, these niggas look good. I was like, okay, I'm about to like talk to this guy. So we ended up exchanging phone numbers. We didn't meet up because for this reason. And one day he called me. I was on my off day and I was chilling. I didn't have school and I didn't have work. I was just chilling that day. So he called me, and I was like, ooh, why you call me when you don't have an appointment? Like, you did not ask me if it was okay to call. You just called me. So I was just like, red flag number one. That's how you knew I was getting off to a bad start with this dude. We was just talking a week, and he thought that it was okay enough for him to call me. I mean, he was fine. Well, he was cute because I don't remember what he looked like. But, he called me, so I didn't answer the first time. He called me 3 or 4 times, was very persistent. So I decided, you know what? Hey, I might as well like get to know this guy. I basically was just like, all right, I'm gonna talk to this dude. So we ended up talking on FaceTime. I wasn't really paying attention at that time. And then when I started really paying attention, I started like listening to what the background was. And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? So I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm at work. And I was just like, you called me while you was at work? You don't even know each other like that, and you calling me while you at work. I was just like, you can call me when you're not at work. And he was like, no, I'm about to go on break, blah, 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 in 5 minutes, so I'll call you in 5 minutes. So 5 minutes go by, he calls me. He's outside his job at this point. He rolling up, and he's like, wait. I'm gonna call you right back. I'm about to switch locations because I don't want to roll up in front of my job and like get in trouble, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, whatever, sure, whatever. So I'm thinking he about to go jump in his car. I'm thinking he jumping in his car, going to roll his weed, smoke his blunt, and then, you know, he calling me while he's smoking his blunt. Like, I don't have a problem with you smoking weed while I'm on the phone with you. He did not go into his car. He went behind somebody's random ass house. Some lady had called the cops on him. I mean, I would have did the same thing. You behind my house rolling weed, smoking weed, and I don't even know who the fuck you are. Like, get off my property. She called the cops on him. Now, I'm still on FaceTime. So he's asking me questions or whatever. As soon as I was about to answer, all I hear is, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? I'm looking at FaceTime, like, what is he doing? And all I see is like the phone going like this, like up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'm like, what is he doing? It just dawned on me like, oh my God, he getting chased by the cops. Like, I heard woo, like I heard the yeah, like I heard this house. So I was just like, oh shit, like he's really getting chased by the cops. So I stay on FaceTime. I know y'all wanted me to stay on FaceTime. I stayed on FaceTime just to see what was gonna happen. Dude, he hung up. I was so fucking mad. I was like, damn. So I called him back. Of course I was gonna call him back because I really wanted to see what was gonna happen. So I called him back. I was like, okay. He didn't answer. I called him back again. No answer. So I was like, fuck, he really not about to answer this phone right now. Like, damn. Didn't text me till like later on that night. And then at that case, I was just like, whatever. Like, I don't want to talk to him no more. He hung up on me. He got chased by the cops. And I was on the phone. Blah, blah, blah. So we didn't talk till like a couple months later. He was like, yo, what's up? I was just like, hey, like, and he was just basically like, oh, you acting like this because I got chased by the cops, right? And I'm like, yes, duh, like that's the reason. How else would you expect me to act? You expect me to act like everything's okay? Like, no, everything was not okay. Like, you got chased by the cops and I was on the phone with you. Like, duh, that's a big turn off. He told me the whole story. Lady called the cops on him, and he was in an area he did not needed to be at, like the night before or 2 days before. There was a murder in the area. That area was taped off. He was in the area near that area. They thought it was him, but it wasn't him. He didn't get arrested or nothing like that. For me, I really didn't care because you had no business being on somebody else's property. Dumbass. He basically was like, I still want to get to know you, like, blah, blah. I want to see if we could, you know, basically mesh. At that point, I was just like, no, like, it's never gonna work because I don't want to be associated with somebody like that. We could be friends or whatever, but he was just like, oh no, I want to be more than that. I was just like, I gotta go to work. The next day I had went to work. He pops up at my job with a new girl, and he didn't see me. He knew where I worked. I guess he didn't know that I was working. So because I didn't talk to him the next day. Like, I only talked to him the previous day, and I was just like, it is what it is, my G. So he sat at this table, and the way the tables was set up, he was in my section. So he had got his karma. Like, he was talking to me, and he was telling me, like, oh, I want to be with you, blah, blah. Not giving him no act right, because you were chased by the cops while I was on the phone. And he popped up with his new girl, and then he was just looking like, oh shit. Like, I walked up to the table fine as can be, and I was like, hi, my name is Tiana, I'll be your server. In my head, I'm like, I'm not about to blow his shit up. He was all like this with his girl talking. He was like holding hands and shit. It was real cute. Like, it was real intimate. Like, it was really, really cute. And then as soon as he saw me, he looked up and he was like, I was like, what's going on? Like, I'm not about to blow your shit up. I am not pressed for you. But, like, chill out. Like, it's not even that deep. The whole time I was there, I must have made him uncomfortable. He was mute. Like, you would have thought he was a motherfucking mime, because he was mute the entire fucking time. So he literally didn't ask me for nothing. Literally. If he wanted something, he told her, and then she told me. And I was like, what the fuck? What kind of shit is this? Like, you could dare say something to me. I am your server. I am not your girlfriend. He paid for the bill, and he did not leave me a tip, but she did. So he a fucking fuck nigga for that. You a fuck nigga if you watching this. He left, and that was basically the end of me seeing him. That was like the first and the last time I actually saw him. So I freaking text this guy. I was like, you know what? I'm about to confront him because he is fucking fake. So I really should have just kept my mouth closed. But if I didn't, he probably would have still kept texting me and was just like, yo, I'm trying to get with you. Da da da. Like, no, you got a whole girl. So I texted him. I was like, oh, were you at my job? And I was like, you know what? Correction. I know you was at my job. I know you was at my job because I took your fucking table. He just went off on me, like, off. Now, I had guys go off on me. But, like, this guy, he was pressed. This is how you know he was pressed. He was like, oh, if you know why you asking me, that's not even my girl. That's just my friend. I'm like, but I ain't never asked you none of that. The table was real. It was so cute. Like, it looked like they was on a little anniversary dinner. Like, it's their, like, 1 year anniversary, and they just want to, like, like, I love you. Like, that's what they look like. But he was fronting. Like, he was acting like none of this shit was happening. Like, I was just making it up. Moral of the story, these niggas ain't shit. For real. These niggas really ain't shit. They really lied to you. There's no reason for you to have a girl trying to talk to me. I wasn't gonna get nowhere because you got chased by the cops and I was on the phone with you. Like, you really wasn't gonna get nowhere. If you got a girlfriend, stay to your girlfriend. Do not go and cheat on your girlfriend or try to cheat on your girlfriend, because you get chased by the cops when you start trying to cheat. I hope y'all liked this story time. There's definitely going to be more story times because the guys I deal with is literally ridiculous. Like, you would think, like, you think I'd learn by now. Stop dealing with guys. It literally, when they be like, give me a chance, I literally give them a chance, and it always goes for the worst. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you'll know when I post. And this is most likely going up today, so if y'all see me on Snap wearing this shirt, please know that I had definitely recorded this on the same day. So yeah.